Walikuja na Biblia mkononi na mamlaka mkononi mwingine. Baadhi yao walileta elimu na dini, lakini wengine walinyofoa tamaduni za Kiafrika. Wakaita mila za mababu ushirikina na kuwafanya Waafrika waogope utambulisho wao.
When the white men found an African kneeling under a tree in prayer, they said he's worshiping a tree. There's no African religion that teaches Africans to worship their forefathers and their ancestors. Ancestors are a historical connecting cable to the creation that happened before we became.
Hii si simulizi ya kupinga dini yoyote, wala ya kulinganisha dini yoyote na ingine, wala ya kusema dini moja ni nzuri kuliko dini ingine. Ni simulizi ya kuikumbuka Afrika kabla ya Biblia na dini za kigeni. Kabla ya makanisa, kabla ya misikiti, kabla ya ujio wa Biblia na Qur'an Afrika, kulikuwepo na maisha. Jamii za Kiafrika ziliishi kwa mila na kwa heshima, kwa umoja na kwa imani yao kwa muumba Mungu aliyeaminika ndiye muumba wa dunia na ulimwengu. Jamii hizi zilimpa Mungu majina tofauti, bali alikuwa ni Mungu mmoja kwa jamii zote.
Africans are spiritual, and that spirituality is not unique to African peoples. Other peoples are spiritual too. And Africans, whether you are talking about the Yoruba in Nigeria, or the Igbo, or the Ashanti, or the Baganda, or the Bunyoro, or the Zulu, or the Ovambo, or the Ovimbundu, or the Luo, or the Agekoyo, they are spiritual because they believe and recognize that they are temporal beings and that there is a superior being. That is spirituality. Knowing that as a mortal being, you have limitations and that there is an immanent creator. That is to be contradistinguished from religion.
Kisha wageni wakaja, wamishonari, wafanyabiashara, Waarabu. Waliinua misalaba, wakafungua makanisa na kuanza kubadilisha kila kitu. Je, dini ilileta nuru au ilifuta historia ya mababu zetu?
If you are a Christian and you say you don't do culture, there's a statement, I don't do culture, I do Jesus. But you go to church and then you do white culture. Then what's the difference? I don't do African weddings, but I want to do a white wedding. But it's a white wedding, not white culture. You know, it's
as well.
Like honestly, the person who's drinking the blood of a chicken is a devil. The one who's drinking the blood of Jesus is a saint. And you don't find that to become the disparity. You baptize people this side, you also baptize people this side. And in what we call typological studies, sorry for the language again, in typology, we're able to take two seemingly opposite views, and you want to look at the similarities between the two views, and then you parallel them and say, how do you recruit, how do you recruit, how do you baptize, how do you baptize, how do you do your services, how do your sacrifices, and etc. And you make a didactical, more progressive, analysis of the practices. You find that all of them have the same problem, are trying to solve the same issues. The practices might be different, but if you look very carefully at the elements that are being used on both sides, incenses in the Catholic Church, we fumigate the whole church with the incenses, and no one questions that. In the Anglican Church, in the Lutheran Church, fumigate everyone with the incense. The same pastor gets on the pulpit and condemns a black person who's burning in pep. This is even more natural. If I were you, Mfundis, you would stop using that one because that fisher. If you really want to burn incense, here's the real incense. Then you look around and say, man, there's some confusion here. Because I think, for lack of a better word, our pastors and our fathers had to become Christians for survival. We don't have to become Christian for nothing.
Je, dini ilileta nuru au ilifuta historia za mababu zetu? Simulizi hii si ya kupinga dini yoyote, wala hailinganishi dini yoyote na ingine, wala haisemi dini ingine ni nzuri kuliko dini ingine. Ni safari ya kutafuta ukweli kuhusu maisha ya Afrika kabla ya Biblia na dini za kigeni.